She's looking for the selfish picture. Where is that?
You mean in the car?
I guess so.
At the beginning.
Must be it. Oh, must be. Yeah, right here.
Right there.
This one here. I don't know how he did that.
Me either.
Selfish. First time.
People don't just live on blocks. They create identities, senses of self based on memories of what happened on a certain summer day. Watching a university do away with those things has a psychological, spiritual, personal impact that we can't fully capture.
You got it, babe?
Oh, you're talking about the home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Growing up here and running through the field over to our neighbors' houses, and we all were one big family.
Mm-hmm.
It's a picture down of the homes that were here. Some were old and some were new. I was born right up the street, and I grew up right here. We all lived with my grandfather when I was born. And, well, he had this farm. And as time went by, my dad was given property to build a home.
A lot of the neighbors were his family. You know, they were related to him. His aunt lived on Prince Drew Road. He had an aunt that lived up at the beginning of Shoe Lane, and he had cousins on this street. I got to know all of them. If a family needed something, we all worked together to help that family.
After I was married, my dad deeded me half of his lot so that I could build a home. And we did.
People have asked me, well, the college is there. Why would you build your home there? I said, excuse me. This property was here before the college, and we had no idea that the college was going to be there.
I grew up on this property, and I would never wanted to leave under those circumstances, being forced out. And fortunately, I'm still here. I know one day that all of this is going to be, even where I am, part of the college.
That is another fear we have, if we can live our lifetime in a house that we built ourselves. We don't know. We still don't know.
September 2nd, 1945, and America's joy bubbled over into unrestrained jubilation. 3½ years of all-out war had come to an end. A civilian army would soon be allowed to swap their khaki for mufti.
The expansion of higher educational institutions is one of the great accomplishments of the post-World War II generation.
The GI Bill of Rights is not a reward, but rather an American way for each man to get some of those things for which he went to war. A job, an education, a home.
At the same time, we had this backward-looking attempt to thwart the advancement of civil rights.
The racial harms of universities extends far beyond slavery and into the 20th century and into our present, and it can be situated within the story of urban renewal and eminent domain. You have the flight of capital, money, industry leaving the city to the periphery, what was being called the suburbs. And you have white workers being the only ones able to follow. At the same time, you have largely black and brown working poor families moving into cities. One of the major forms of federal response to that was what we call urban renewal.
Black Journal now reports on the question of urban renewal, or is it black removal?